Hey guys, welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing?
Cool.
We got some new guys on stream with us today, so I hope you're ready to give them a warm welcome. Obviously, I'm joined again by Leano, purveyor of fine digital pictures. And then, guys, we're joined by two guys you don't know yet. So they're from a team called Insert Stonks. They're creating some new technology in the NFT space, probably something you've not ever heard of. So we're joined by Stan, the CTO of Insert
CFO.
Stonks. CFO, sorry.
CFO, yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to keep getting this wrong. The CFO of Insert Stonks. And we're also joined by Przemek, who is the CEO of Insert Stonks. And we're going to just be having a discussion about some of the emerging technologies in the blockchain. As I say, some of you guys are probably not aware of. So I've got that Atomic Hub page up there for a reason. So we are going to be coming back to that later. But the name of the game today is Insert Stonks and the Solana blockchain. All right. So how's it been going for you today, Stan? How are you doing?
I mean, I've been doing great. You know, it's like typically in a crypto project, like long 16 hours a day of work. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I'm great.
Absolutely. And yourself, Przemek?
Oh, you know, couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. Same as Stan, only a
No,
bit.
Przemek, don't lie. You're actually sick, right?
Well, that's what he's told us anyway. Maybe that's just an excuse to get out of doing those long 18-hour days.
Yeah, it's a place to be honest, right?
Okay, fair enough. Good. Keep on the first minute.
Yeah.
All right.
And how are you guys?
I mean, do you know what? Nobody ever asks us that.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Wow, you made us feel like a human.
I mean,
yeah.
I care about you, right?
It's such that I'm not really sure how to answer the question. You know, it's been a strange one today. It's been a strange one. I'm not going to get into it now, but you know, I'm much better now. I'm you know, in my comfort zone on stream, talking about NFT tech with you guys. That's for sure. All right.
Okay.
Well, I'm guessing they're going to extend that question to you as well, Leano. So you best get ready with an answer, my friend. or you don't need to answer.
Nah, yeah.
Go on then, spill the beans.
No, sorry. What is in terms of what's happened?
No, just how are you today, mate? How are you?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing well. It's Wednesday. It's like the hump day, but there's no such thing as a hump day in the crypto world because it's 24/7. So, you know, another week of trying our best in NFG. Great to have Stan and Przemek on board. So. Yeah, really looking forward to talking about today. We're talking about Solana. So this is actually the first time, if I'm correct, Sarah, that we've had a Solana project on board. So I'm super excited to talk about it and learn a little bit more about how it even came about, why you guys are, you know, together making this project, and a little bit about your sort of crypto background. So, I mean, Przemek, do you want to maybe start and just sort of talk about, you know, why you're here today and how this all came about and why you're involved in cryptocurrency?
Oh, wow.
That's a tough one.
Keep it light.
That's a very tough one.
I like to go back to the roots, you know. I like to understand. I think everyone should know Przemek for who he is.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know you would dig so deep. Well, yeah, I got actually introduced to crypto by Mariusz, one of the co-founders of Insert Stonks. He's the one who got me hooked on a bit of all. And since then, I've been investing in the space, have made my fair number of exits. And later on, we've met with another founder, Marcus. And together we've convened the dream of Insert Stonks, quickly got to Stan and the gang, you know, and started building the thing together. That's like, you know, the super concise story.
That was nice. I suppose
from the heart.
Yeah, straight from the heart, man. I'm feeling that. And then Stan, I suppose really the same question to you. You know, how did you get involved with crypto, and then how did you even end up?
I mean, I made my exits as well, but basically I I started in like 2019, and like for the most of the time, I was more interested because of my, I mean, economical background. I was more interested in just, you know, financial models and stuff like this. But you know, this long-term strategies are getting boring sometimes, right? And and yeah, and it's, you know, it brings some excess, but I was looking for something more exciting, definitely, because I even went to crypto because I exited from my previous business because I just wanted to go like full degen, full digital, right?
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, and basically, yeah, I just didn't want to go balls deep into NFTs, like, I mean, collectibles, because I just needed some more value, and I mean, gaming NFTs is the future, man. So that's why we're here. And I mean, I met Przemek through our, I mean, mutual friend, right, Mike?
Yeah.
And yeah, and we started working together, I mean, immediately, basically.
Yeah. And I love the name Insert Stonks. I mean, is that inspired on the sort of Wall Street bets idea? Is that where that came from?
Well, partly from there and partly from the old arcade machines where you had to insert a coin in order to play.
Yeah.
So this is like the next iteration.
Yeah, because that's obviously like the font, and that's what immediately hits over. Is also like the game over, you know, sort of like the old school arcade. I suppose that ties in quite nicely with our background of just sort of going into the technology side. So, so everyone's aware. So everyone's aware. We're going to be giving away 0.1 Sol to everyone who is not everyone, to the winner of every single grubfish. We're doing one every single 5 minutes. So if you want to get involved in the next one, make sure you press !play with your Wax wallet. I suppose you don't even need to put your Wax wallet.
No, you definitely.
Whoever wins,
you don't need to put your Wax wallet.
you
But
will
we
receive-
will. We will need your Solana wallets though.
So you will receive a direct message from myself, NFG Leano, with your asking for your Solana wallet. Now we will probably just show you.
That sounds shady as
It's
fuck,
like,
that, man.
yeah, 21 words, sit phrase,
For your-
and we're good, right?
Oh dear.
for your Solana address, Matt, and then we'll get the prizes sent out to you.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
can I
dear.
fight? Can I fight for the prize as well?
Yeah, of course you can, man. You just
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to go. Oh no, what have I done there? Sorry, I paused it.
Yeah, I was wondering. I thought my stream crashed.
And this, sorry, that was my bad, guys. All right, and this is the official link to the Google Chrome store to download the Phantom Wallet app. All right.
Yep.
But you can also just get it at phantom.app, and we think it's the easiest Solana wallet to use.
It's hands
Alright.
down the most popular wallet. Effectively the most safe from what I've heard as well.
Yeah.
So get yourself on that, and then get yourself a wallet if you create it. If you haven't, get yourself a wallet anyway. It'd be handy to have. That's what we're talking about up here. Is that me coming in?
Is that you gonna win the Solana?
I don't want it. I don't want it.
It's Marcelinic. It's Marcelinic.
Okay,
Congratulations, man. And if any of our colleagues are here watching this, take a note of the winners for us, please. Because I don't want to do it.
No, it's fine. I'll message.
Minions. So, guys, I'm just gonna start the next game of Grubfish, the sign up for it at the end of the one before, right? I'm gonna try not to let the Grubfish interfere with the beautiful conversation we're just about to have around NFT marketplaces. Now, guys, in the chat, please let us know what you think of the new look Atomic Hub, all right? Because me and Leano absolutely love it. Have you seen it, guys? Przemek,
I mean, the new look.
Stan, sorry. Yeah, the new look of Atomic Hub. Have you seen it?
Oh my God! I didn't.
No,
Whoa! It's like I'm fucking stunned. It's like
Yeah.
no, I didn't see it actually. Last time I was on Atomic Hub, it was yesterday. So, but
Jesus
whoa!
Christ.
Yeah, I literally came back from having a shower. My friend Zephyr came back from having a sleep, and the first time he's ever slept apparently, and he came back and magical things happened. So
And he's like, "Mom, take a look."
Yeah. Oh my God! Look at what they've done to my baby. But I mean, look at it, man. Look, you can see the collection's taken off. So, you know, really easy display of how much US dollar value has been spent on these collections within a certain period of time, which, you know, is absolutely
Mind-blowing.
vital, especially for those, you know, bigger fish coming in. looking to invest a lot of money in a project, you don't want to put that into a dead project, and you know you were at risk of doing that before on Atomic Cub.
Yeah.
What bits and pieces are you a fan of, Leano?
I just like the number one thing I like the most is the volume. And if you also go down to the recently sold, which I'm
on
just
that
currently
now.
on, this is going to be so good, guys, when there's like key momentum shifts happening in the market, like a project really kicking off, and you can see what people are buying, what you need to be buying, or what you might need to be selling if you believe the opposite way, right? So this is a key feature. The statistics on volume are super key because they were super hidden before. And also I'd say just keeping an eye on like the upcoming projects, because that's the way you're going to make your most money, is getting a project early and then selling out, or maybe slimming down, taking out ROI when it's at a really high point. So I think really like what they've done for the user. They've made it easier for the user to see what's doing well and what's not. And
then there's this news and stories section as well. That looks really clean. All right, so you can really see, you know, which projects are advertising with Wax as well, and what's being pushed. And you know, they're going to be very careful in that section about pushing anything which could be considered as a rug pull or not a safe place to put your money. So you know, it looks like to me Wax are just taking more accountability. Or sorry, Pink.gg, who make Atomic Cub, which is one of the block producers for Wax, are taking a lot more responsibility, you know, towards the investors with this shift in the marketplace. But you know, we can think of another. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I have a question because I got a bit confused. Do you maybe know what's the thing with the egg in Warspace.io? Because I mean,
we're still a bit puzzled by that.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's like,
to be perfectly honest with you, yeah.
What's the utility, man? It's like it costs like nothing, but it can turn out that we should buy this because it costs $20 now, right?
Yeah,
so,
I would get as many of them bought as possible, because it looks to me like the only way to get them is in the resource packs.
Which is not financial advice to anyone.
Yeah, absolutely not financial advice. Never.
But okay,
advice.
I'll be right back. But I mean, there are so many. It's like it's countless. Basically, it's like I don't know, 100 or 200.
Yeah, so there's one for every resource pack they sold. So if all of the resource packs are opened, there's going to be, you know, what was it, like 4,000 or 5,000, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, but if you consider that they could potentially be like the first of the animals, and some people have quoted about like fighting dragons and some kind of like Clash of Clans style system where you have to protect your farm from other people coming and looting it. And you know, there's a lot of hype around this project, so I wouldn't put it past them to have something like that.
Okay.
You know, fairly quickly after the launch of the game.
Yep.
But you know, obviously we're always talking about Wax, but we are here to speak about another chain, and that is Solana. So we won't have anybody better here at any point ever again to tell us why Solana is such a good blockchain for play to earn gaming.
Well, Stan, I think it's us.
Yeah, I definitely think
it's you.
It's me, exactly. Well, first of all, the TPS. I mean, like literally over 60,000 transactions per second. I don't think anyone's there yet. There's a great consensus algorithm going behind it. Proof of history works really well. Plus the community that's on Solana and the way it's growing exponentially. I mean, that's something that you really can't miss, in my opinion, when you're choosing a blockchain to put your project on.
Yeah.
And of course, it's kind of easier to build on Solana than from, for example, Bitcoin, if you know what I mean, from a developer's perspective as well.
Yeah, it's a pity because our CTO didn't manage to join. I mean, I'm quite sure that he would tell much more, but yeah, it's also cheap for you. So, I mean, there are so many upsides. So it was like how to say it? It was no-brainer. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. And when you talk about that kind of money that's being pumped into the chain, you know, that could probably explain why we're sitting here at the moment and we're so happy about this marketplace as it stands today. And you know, we've been in this Wax community now for 9 months time, but then you've got marketplaces that, you know, are very new on Solana, which is a much newer chain, you know, and essentially the infrastructure is much younger than it is on Wax as well. And we've been presented with amazing marketplaces that have been doing so much more than Atomic Hub and Nifty Blocks and those kind of places, for a long time now. And it's a fact that some people on Wax and some people that like to stick to one blockchain or stick to what they think they know, are missing out on this opportunity that there is on these other chains. Now, can you think of any good reason why people would play games on Wax rather than Solana? I mean, I love the community on Wax, so that's what I'm gonna say. The community, as you say, the community is key. But aside from that, I'm drawing a blank, really. You maybe speak about a little bit of the development side of it. So why is it so much easier for developers on Solana, and how can we have these finished products so quickly?
Well, our CTO is not here, so I'm not going to be diving into programming languages. I'm not the expert on that. But from the perspective, from a business perspective at least, Solana has been really well invested over the recent bull run. I mean, the amount of money that flowed into the chain is simply exponential, and they are using it right. They established the right funds. They are helping projects from the start. They are speaking to developers. They are organizing themselves around teams. It really works well from this perspective, and that's why I think people are heading over there. And also, as Stan mentioned, the fact that you can have so many transactions per second and the super low gas fees makes it simply a no-brainer for people who want to start their blockchain journey with their projects, be that NFT or something more complicated.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense.
And obviously, soon, our STONK engine will be operating on Solana. I mean, it's like...
Yeah.
You just have to shield.
The blockchain...
Go on, take it, guys. Tell us about the STONK engine, guys. Go on.
I mean, this blockchain will be flooded with the new community. I mean, it's like... I mean, this is the way to transfer as many games to the blockchain as possible, right? And as easy as possible.
Whoa, hold up there. All right.
Yeah.
You're talking now about transferring games to the blockchain. All right. Now, it's my understanding that you had to make a game on the blockchain, not transfer it to it.
Well, actually, it's not really that. There are different elements of a game that really could utilize blockchain technology, but not every one of them. So you can, design your games around blockchain. You can redesign old games around blockchain. There are, specific endpoints that you can be connecting in order to, either even write down scores for everyone to see and them to be there forever. So that's, like one of the first use cases. It's really the future, for people to be able to utilize certain aspects like assets, for example, between different games as well, which is going to be a possibility in quite a short period of time, we are sure. So any game can actually be a blockchain game. It only depends on how you look at it and how you decide to design it, around an economy, around a wallet and financial infrastructure in the end.
Yeah, and the great example that Maciej, our CTO again, is always giving is a Flappy Bird. I mean, the Flappy Bird guy would be a totally different place if he would be able to use STONK Engine to monetize his game. I mean, he's in a good place, obviously, for sure. But
yeah,
I mean, it's like you don't need to first build it to be ready to put it on blockchain. I mean, you can first build it, and there's like countless amounts of indie and online game built already, seeking for financing and everything. And it's like, I mean, with the API, because I'm not sure if that was said, that the API that we are building, that the game developer will be able to just connect to the game and create the game economy with the NFTs, farming, I mean, everything that's available right now. I mean, that's going to change the industry, I believe.
I mean, if anything, what you're saying leads to so many more possibilities than farming. Because, and congratulations, Rain, on 777, by the way.
Congratulations.
Right. Yeah. So what's happening at the moment is what would be considered as fairly simple transactions, such as collecting a token or running a random number generator to get a result or something like that. And that is at the moment what people consider gaming. And that's that's the same across all blockchains, whether you're looking at Ethereum, whether you're looking at Solana, whether you're looking at Wax, that's a constant at the moment, that people are incapable of creating a fast clicking game that can be deployed on a blockchain. So what you've got with the STONK engine and with Insert Stonks is something that is effectively going to put some kind of plugins into those games, and you have a solution whereby any game that could make use of that economic model could then tokenize their assets in the game and their currencies within the game. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, practically speaking, yes, this is the case. So there are multiple utilities that we will be offering to our users. So tokenization of economies is one of them. Second, as Stan already mentioned, will be NFTs. And plus a marketplace to go between games as well. Yeah. On top of that, we also have our own hot wallet system that will be connected to an exchange where you'll be able to trade digital currency, buy NFTs, sell your NFTs. Stan, do you want to take over for a second?
Yeah, you need to catch your breath. I mean, I think you said most of the things that you said. You said most of the things, but basically, I mean, our platform or ecosystem or the hot wallet, I mean, call it as you want, it will be just a place that people from blockchain, gamers from blockchain, and everybody from blockchain, from crypto, can meet also with gamers that are not that much into crypto. I mean, we're trying to make it as easy as possible, but I mean, there are some barriers that we need to cross. I mean, right now we are focusing on the engine, right? The engine needs to be flawless. The game developers need to come. They need to love it. It needs to be really, really easy. And we also need to give big support to them when it comes to the tokenomics, game economies, etc. Right? Because I mean, you can launch, you can make great game, but the economy can collapse within 2 days, right? If you do it wrong. So, I mean, STONK Engine, we're building it right now. It will be soon shown with its capabilities. I mean, we don't want to go into details right now, but it will be soon live and it will show its power, I would say. Oof, and oof. Yeah, you know the details, right? Yeah, and I mean, we just love it. We just will love that we are doing this. We see huge potential in that, and I think that's it, basically.
And I suppose with that, we always hear from developers on Wax, for instance, or on other chains that, they can't do this because of certain barriers that they need to overcome. And, some of that might be in relation to the security of the game. So what if someone cheats in the game and then, they earn the tokens in a wrongful manner and then they get the real money for that at the end of it? Have you got a solution for that in place?
Well, we are actually working on an anti-cheat system, but an anti-cheat...
I love the t-shirt.
Just that's our coin,
Fantastic.
So we are working on an anti-cheat system, a custom anti-cheat system. And, cheaters, there is always this problem about cheaters. Not every game is possible to protect. It's that's just the way things are. We are focusing on a few key elements that we also will not really get into details about here just yet because kind of expose ourselves. But we are looking into preventing statistical wise, at least 92% of cheaters, maybe 95. And the rest we have a solution for in terms of, analytics within the game.
Yeah.
Still
we
pretty specific.
can be measuring this whole anti-cheat system is actually, you know, also like a very big analytics engine with the STONK engine, where we will be, you know, analyzing data of what's happening within games, and that will help us, you know, tailor our products more towards the market's needs.
Yeah, and obviously, as we all know, everything stays on the blockchain, right? So I mean, it gives us a chance to put really good rating system between the players, right? So I mean, there are some options to prevent that in like 99.9%. I mean, there is always, you know, some crazy guy sitting there trying to exploit everything. So, but I mean,
that's true. That's true.
yeah.
I'm not going to name any names. No one in this chat. That's for sure.
Nope.
Absolutely not. But yeah, with those guys as well, and I think we've seen with some other projects. So at the moment, you look at you know, some of the biggest projects on chains at the moment. So the likes of Illuvium, Aurora, Star Atlas. You know, so that's one that you probably know, seeing as you're on the Soul chain there. You know, they've all experienced something where people are trying to exploit their system. And for that reason, their tokens either gone down in value, or you know, people have lost confidence in the project, or you know, they've had to make some announcements on Discord which don't particularly make them look good. You know, how can you mitigate the risk towards, like, for instance, the developer of the game on your engine going to their community and saying, "Oh, this is your fault. You're the one tokenizing the economy." Are they still going to have some accountability, or are you taking all that on?
Well, actually, it will depend, Stan. When it comes to our partner solutions and onboarding developers, you're the expert, my man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with. Yeah, I think so. With our competitor that. Can I say names?
No, just draw it. You know.
You can say names. We can talk about projects here.
Yeah. I mean, Forte gathered like $1 billion in funding, and basically what they're helping developers, but of the really good games, I guess, that they're not supporting indie developers, etc. And what we'll do it a bit different way around. I mean, we'll have team of people that will only care about the games that we are giving our okay. I mean, we're giving a green light to go, right? Because we need to do it. If we are confirming that the game is checked by us, by our, you know, tokenomic experts and economists, etc., this is something that any developer can start working on, right? I mean, and if they need support, I mean, we obviously will be working with these games. We'll not doing it for free, but you know, as we'll not, you know, charge them for anything, but you know, we will just be working on their game together, right? I would say like this. So and we'll be just supporting them when it comes to the economics and to the money, to tokenization, to the NFTs, to the prices, to taxes. I mean, to everything.
It will be we are, you know, there will be different support structures, but you know, in essence, what we are trying to do is we are trying to give people, I don't know how you say it in English, a chisel, you know, to really be able to do things themselves. You know, we are trying to create the technological means that will allow, you know, a sole developer, for example, like myself, I've been working on game development on a couple of titles. And I've came across, you know, a multitude of publishers who were mostly oriented on simply, first of all, taking away all my copyrights. Second of all, you know, taking like 80% of the profits just so that they, you know, finance a few months of production. It's a crazy situation. And, you know, with a tool like we're creating, a developer will be able to, you know, simply work on the best idea he can, and good things always catch on, and we think that communities will be building around games, will be building around people. Just look at Itch, for example. What's going on there? I mean, that thing is crazy. It's exploding. People are uploading 10, 20, 30 games an hour. You don't actually even know what to play there, and yet like most of those games could already start utilizing blockchain.
So if anybody doesn't know, itch.io is kind of a little bit like a web version of Steam, but you know, mainly for indie developers. So you know, you'll see a lot of side scrollers, a lot of like little RPGs. stuff that you might think is a bit more similar to a mobile game, but this is kind of what you're going with the STONK engine. Then this is what you're going for. So something like this, where anybody can upload their game, and then they would have to have a conversation with you. So would it be like similar to a whitelisting process? So you would get them in, assess the game, make sure they've got proof of concept for the game, all that kind of stuff.
Let's look at it from, for example, two different perspectives, so to speak. So you will be able to use the engine without talking to us at all. It's there, available for free to use for everyone.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to, for example, host your game on your website, or if itch allows it, host your game on itch. With a Stonk wallet, with a Insert Stonks wallet integrated into it. So this will be one option. Whereas you, as the developer, take full liability of the game, what you're doing, how the economy works, etc. You will have to provide liquidity yourself. There are like myriads of questions that you will have to answer in order to do it like really, really well.
Yeah.
And then there is us. You can come to us and we can help you through our network of partners. Between game studios, our network of blockchain developers who can help you tweak your economies, and Stan and his happy team of financiers who hop around the office, collecting numbers from everyone and making sure we're good. And all that together, will help create, we feel, the best possible game that someone could make.
Yep. Yeah, and it's like
yeah.
Go on.
No, I'm just saying, so that's a ridiculous service that you're offering there. So you're even offering the help and the support people need to tokenize their game by giving them advice on what they need to do to maintain their economy and all stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you are going the do-it-yourself way, right?
Yeah.
And you just want to use our engine, it's like, you will give us some recognition, and it's good for us as well. But if we are giving you a green light, it's also good for us, and we'll benefit from that if the economy is strong. So it's like, it's not that we're giving something away for free. The value is coming our way as well, right?
Yeah.
So it's not that ridiculous, to be honest. It's like, it's an honest, exchange of value.
You're both helping each other. That's what I love. And one thing that ran through my mind, although it's completely separate to blockchain, is gaming. Is like with Minecraft, there's so much you can do in that game that even if one small Minecraft kicks off, you're both benefiting. Like one resource pack can change the whole game, and it's like the same sort of thing. Like one small thing on one side can completely change the whole dynamic of the chain, and that's what I think super interesting about it all.
I was going to say something, but I'm not sure if that's on the topic. But there are some big games, like huge games, and people are thinking that this is the future, but actually the big games, they don't have that much interest into giving away the the centralization that they have currently, right? So that's the future, when they will feel that they are behind because they're not on blockchain. But right now, the switch and the whole thing will happen basically because the masses will be flooding the chains. The gamers will come, people start earning money. The mom won't be able to tell you again that you don't have future because you play games. That will change, right?
Yeah, well, that's already changed for me, and I'm sure it's changed for Leano as well.
Yeah, it's different life now. Yeah. He just tells me to turn off my farm instead.
Yeah. Yeah, Leano's the worst person in the world at running a mining farm, because you get up every morning, you look at the monitor, and whose farm has been off all night? Leano's farm.
And I'm the one who's up earliest in the morning as well, and I don't even check it.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Well, guys, because we also made a game.
You did make a game, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
I remember playing some version of that game a while ago when you sent it to me.
Oh my god, that was like, I don't know, 4 months ago or something like that.
Yeah, it was a little while ago now.
Yeah.
It evolved a bit since then.
Yeah, we don't want to go that much, out of everything, but I think that we have sent you some video or something like that from the early version.
Yeah, all right. Have you got it? Where's it at?
I think it might be in the chat in the Zoom.
In the Zoom, yeah. All right, let's get this up then. So this is going to be the first game on the STONK engine, is that right?
Yeah.
and this is a game from you. So this is effectively gonna be the flagship game of the entire project. All right.
Yep. I mean,
now that you say that.
yeah, it can be flagship. I mean, it will stay forever, but basically, this thing needs to show the capabilities of STONK Engine, and yeah, this is the Schiller. I mean,
yeah, it's a Schiller. You know, we took it upon ourselves, you know, to make like the cool play to earn. I mean, not really play to earn. How do you call it? Hyper casual game. And incorporate play-to-earn mechanics into it. But, you know, we will be talking about that a bit later.
So this is called Road to Moon.
You want to get it full screen, by the way?
I've got my countdown time has disappeared. There we go. I can't full screen it, but I can zoom in.
Yeah.
All right, because otherwise it's going to mess things up. So talk us through this game then. What's actually happening?
I mean, I think it's important first to show the map that will be standing behind this game. I mean, I have sent you a link on Zoom. If you...
All right, well, yeah, if you send me any more links, send us on Discord.
Okay.
All right, yeah, so that's the...
Oh, something broke with the stream.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just
it's because I had to get the chat up on Zoom. All right, there we go.
All right, that's right. That's ours, actually, Loop City.
Yeah.
Yeah, Loop City, yeah. I mean... Przemek, shield the story. I mean, just not too much.
Oh, all right. So we're kind of like in the near future, and Nebraska is the only safe place on Earth. So everybody's stuck there, and they have to kind of survive to get out from a dying planet. That because Jeff Bezos flew into the moon and broke it in half. So.
Yeah.
So everything kind of went berserk, floods and shit. And so, you know, Loop City is this like vibrant metropolis where people are scraping anything they can together. And here are also, I mean, you can see them on the screen, but they are like totally in the bottom on the right corner. I don't know. Can you zoom in the picture?
Where? Bottom right corner?
The bottom right garage, the red one.
Yeah,
it's a comment saying cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk, GG's, wahaha, damn Bezos. We've got in the chat some.
Yeah.
All right, so there you can see the little green Lambo, at least a part of it. So this is where Doge and the Stonker are hiding out, you know, and trying
Doge and the Stonker.
Yep, Doge and the Stonker. They are like the first two protagonists that we have chosen for our game. You know, we wanted to go the meme language, so here we are.
The universal language of the world memes.
Yeah, those are the degens, right? Those are the ones. They started everything, like.
Yeah.
So from this map, Stan, do you maybe want to talk a bit about the world around? You know, what's going to be possible?
I mean, yeah, this map shows just you know, tip of an iceberg, because this is the place that, you know, as we said earlier, we want everybody to be, you know, free to join, to start trying to earn from the very beginning. I mean, there shouldn't be any requirements in order to do it. So basically, in the city, there will be, you know, most of the fun will be happening. You will be able to race with other people in the game that you will show in a moment, Gary.
Yeah.
And basically, this is where the most of the fun will be happening. You will be able to win prizes. You will be able to, you know, to get some money from the community pool that will be also supported from the farms of the other players, right? And yeah, there will be obviously also fields of hopium. Do I remember this right, Przemek? Fields of hopium, where
the fields of hopium.
Yeah.
Fields of hopium. Please tell us what is hopium.
Well, you know, hopium is the binding agent that keeps people invested in blockchain space.
So the degens love hopium, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
They can't live without it.
Have you not thought of calling it something like degenium?
Oh, you know, come on, don't have us open all our accounts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, so that's a piece of the plot, and yeah, and between all this, you know, things and mechanism and everything. You will be driving your Lambo or any other car that you have, and you know, fighting to collect or claim or just other.
And so this is something that we're very happy about. You know, we made this actually as a, you know, hyper casual, not really a racer of sorts, because here the game is a bit different. You will show it in a second. But we tried to make this hyper casual game that will make driving fun, that will give you the feeling that you're actually, you know, a green candle in a chart full of red, trying to navigate yourself up and up and up and up and up. So it's kind of exciting, so to speak, at least for me.
I mean,
it's been fun.
Absolutely. And you've spoke to us a little bit about how the cars are going to work. So yeah, go on. Tell the audience how the cars are going to work. How are you going to be able to obtain cars? How many cars are going to be available? That kind of stuff.
I mean, obviously there will be scarcity, right? I mean, there has to be. And
well, I mean, that's something that we think should be a given, but other developers seem to ignore the fact that people like scarcity, all right? They don't think there's any give them 10,000, 50,000, it doesn't matter as long as they've got one. But I like to see my NFTs rare. Yeah,
I mean, obviously, I mean, we're in contact for a couple of months, so we took some of your advices for real, and I think and yeah, I mean, so basically how it works is that we'll release the early version of the game for the NFT holders, and the NFT holders will be the people that will be able to will buy NFTs from our NFT launch to the game, right? Basically, the NFT launch will be launching this in about a month or month and a half, depends on the development of the game and, you know, connecting the blockchain to the game. And there will be only 1,800 NFTs for sale in 4 waves. I mean, so
wow,
basically
that is really low numbers.
Yeah.
And does that mean it's going to be super expensive?
No, I mean, it's like it will cost from wave to wave between half 1.5 and 2 sol, basically, right? So yeah. I mean, we're okay if we make a couple of young millionaires. We're okay with that.
You say insert stonks, right? So it's going to have to be stonks, or you're going to look stupid.
Yeah.
Should we quickly get some gameplay footage on in the background? I know that you've there's some people in the chat who want to see some racing, so should we get someone in the background?
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry to interrupt there.
I'm actually going to leave it. No, now I'm going to stop the other music I've just put in. We'll have the music back for the Road to Moon game. 1 minute. All right, so let me just unmute. I just muted it because it was a bit loud. I couldn't turn it down. All right, so choose your ride.
All right, click it up.
Click it up. What one do I want? I want this one that looks like a Ferrari.
Well, people are going to stop saying when Lambo, because you can get a Lambo playing Insert Stonks in a month's time.
Exactly.
Right,
that's the vision.
And then passenger. What are these passengers going to do?
So here you just playing the version where we put a bit of a couple of our partner projects as potential passengers, and you know, just to show that you will be able to interchange both the driver and the passenger depending on what NFT you will hold, and some of them will be other crypto projects that we partner with. Some of them will be custom-made NFTs by our graphic artist Mariusz. All hail to him. Yeah. We salute you, Mariusz.
I mean, we've been giving Mariusz a bit of a hard time of late with all these changes.
Yeah. Let's make him feel, you know, loved. So you will be able to interchange both the passenger, the car. You'll be able to change the driver, and in the beginning, the first integrations will be it. But the game will be built much bigger in, you know, the later quarters of 2022. Into a full-fledged title, from which we do not want to shield too much, but we will be jumping towards a much bigger anticipated project in terms that starts with an M. But, you know, that's still
For sure. All right, so just gonna do this game of Grubfish, and then we'll start looking at the gameplay footage. But like in terms of a game that you might compare this to, that's obviously not a blockchain game because we don't really have any games per se. What is this game most similar to?
Do you remember Lotus from the 80s?
Unfortunately, I'm not quite that old. I was born in
I wasn't born
1990.
Oh, fair enough. So, you know, like the oldest racer, Lotus is the best. Is the first thing that I compare it to Mario Kart, maybe in a way. Yeah. Only here in this version, in this proof of concept, you only drive in a specific direction, not in all of them. Stan, what title would you compare our game to?
Damn it!
It's like Mario Kart. It's like Mario Kart meets the Matrix, something like that, you know? Because
on acid.
Yeah. Oh no, Mariusz gave the best name to this game, the best genre, chess on meth. That's what
chess
he called.
on meth sounds like my.
I can feel it appealing to kids very well.
Do you want to come over at the weekend and do some of that, Leano? Chess on meth.
I mean,
Jesus, what are you? This is a PG stream, guys.
Oh.
Talking about methamphetamine. Shame on you. Typical Europeans.
Yeah, but okay, it's really hard to say, but it's definitely in the game, and I mean it's fun. And oh my god, one important thing, I mean Mariusz is killing himself doing designs, but Przemek actually created the music to the game. It's your baby,
yeah.
Przemek.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Didn't know you was a musician as well. Is there anything else you do you've not told us about?
Are you a dancer? Are you triple threat?
You really want me to talk about myself?
Well, not
I
really.
don't
I
want
was
you-
just being polite.
Fair enough. No, I mean, I produced the music, that's for sure. And you know, I also designed the game here. That was my core objective. With us was also Dominic, who's the game programmer. He put all my ideas into code, and Mariusz, the person that we refer to most often, who did all the amazing graphics.
So now hundreds of people are going to have to see me be terrible at this game for the next 3 minutes. So just talk us through what's happening in the game, but not too loud, so it's going to distract me and make me look like an idiot when I get no points.
Why don't you start with the tutorial?
Is that?
Yeah.
All right then. I didn't even see a tutorial. Welcome to Insert Stonks Road to Moon tutorial level. Use this place to learn how to play the game and master your skills. You can change the camera angle by pressing 1, 2, or 3 on your keyboard. Are you ready? Absolutely not. I didn't know I had to press more than 2 buttons. That's 3 already. Alright, so speed gauge, you got coin indicator. So is this the amount of coins you're actually going to earn for your race that's showing up? So this is actual cryptocurrency coins that you will be earning as this meter fills up.
I mean, it refers to the amount that will be changed later, but I mean, this is not the coin counter. I mean, blockchain. Those are the points. Oh, yeah, those are the points.
Okay. So that's going to be converted to some kind of coins later on.
It will depend. We are designing, you know, multiple mechanics for this, so they will be convertible or convertible into scores. It will all be dependent on which game mode you will choose.
Yeah.
Right. And then,
just saying yes,
go on.
just saying yes wouldn't be enough, but we can't say no also. So, but I mean, it will be all in the white paper.
Are you hearing this? That's what I call financial advice.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Stan, for the financial advice.
Insert Stonks
Buy
coming on
NFTs.
stream with financial advice. Sorry, what was that? Buy Stonks token.
No.
And did you know, just whilst I'm playing it, maybe you could say a little bit about the Stonks token, which, from what I understand from reading the white paper, is kind of the thing that underpins your entire system and offering. And
Gary, we can't see anything.
On
we
what?
can't. The screen's frozen.
On what? I'm not playing yet.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. He's
I
in
was still reading the
tutorial.
tutorial. There we go.
Oh.
Oh no!
I mean-
Look at this view. Ah. Oh right, I'm trying to turn, but it won't let me.
Yeah, because this is the tutorial. Just turn. Yeah, just turn on the normal view.
Oh okay. Oh right.
Now you can turn. You didn't read what was written there. A and
Great
D.
job.
Left
Oh,
and
now
right.
you know how to turn. Let's see how you do in action. Try to pass some oncoming cars. All right then.
I do feel like I'm in an arcade.
I need to get my WASD fingers on this. Let's see some other functions. Special brake. You need to be sure that your pump meter is full. Oh wow. So there's a few things to be thinking about here. Slows down the flow of time. Wow, so I didn't know that when I was trying this game out before. That's why it was so fucking difficult, because I didn't know about the brake.
Well, that's what I said, you know, like Lotus needs to Matrix. You know?
Oh, wow. Right, so yeah, guys, if you're going to play the game, use the tutorial. Oh, right. Oh, there we go. That makes it much easier. And now I can carry on going on my merry way. Alive.
You're driving like a bloody nan now.
Not coming into oncoming traffic. All right, guys, and it's time for another giveaway. So, game of grubfish. Sorry, we've got to keep to the timer. Got to give the people what they want. All right, so how long is this tutorial going to go on for?
Maybe a couple more minutes. Depends how much more grubfish you want to play.
I didn't think about that when I did the 5-minute timer. To be fair, you know, you don't want to overpromise and underdeliver on the free soul. Eh? And just a reminder, everyone. So it's going to be 0.1 soul to every winner that we have on stream today of the game of grubfish. I love the music though, man.
Which one are you?
I'm not in this one, but I would be as Non-Fungible Gang if I was in there. What about you? Are you NFG Leano?
I'm NFG Leano, but
Are you
I
in the
think I
game?
died.
Are you trying to win your own soul?
No, I think if I
Oh, come on.
That's like 2/3
Been a hard
about
week, man.
61
Been a hard
viewers at
week.
the moment.
That's like Trump
you,
voting
isn't
on
it?
himself, you know.
You've got
I've got about
40
17
accounts in grubfish in the background, so you don't have to give away any soul.
Yeah, I've got a laptop over there, my 3 phones. I've got my girlfriend in the other room with her laptop open.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Big Arty, congrats.
Wow, big idea.
All right, so we got 3 minutes 40 of looking at the game. So let's try and get this tutorial out of the way. No one like. Oh shit, me! Look at all those coins. Oh no! Oh, I should have went slow. I forgot about the brake. Oh no.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I've fucked it. Absolutely fucked it.
We went true degen style.
Yeah, because you actually in the middle there's a coin that, I mean, you need this thing to be able to use. Yeah, now it's full. But
oh no!
Wait.
No, you keep exhausting it by using it.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm exhausting it.
You should have
Alright,
read the
But then you
tutorial.
know
like you're supposed to.
it makes me look like I want to get all these coins in the middle.
Because you want.
I think it's physically impossible to get every coin.
No, yeah, it's impossible.
Wait, something must be wrong with the tutorial. That's the first time. Ah, no, good.
Let's go,
Whoa!
baby.
Come on.
I can speed
Great.
up. Oh shit! Ah! And then the police have just come after me. Fuck.
Oh.
Ooh.
Space.
Oh wow. I thought they were gonna go into me. So they actually are responding.
They are actually leaning into you. You know, they're programmed. They're programmed to find you. In order to do this here, you have to speed up. So just drive, in between them, and they won't have enough space to hit you.
Yep.
And now is the pump. So whatever happens, if you're ever in a situation that you can't get out of, you press space, and you become impervious if you press space, Gary.
Oh shit! So there's a few different ways. Oh wow! Let's go, baby. I'm coming for your score now. I'm coming for your score now.
Do you know that I actually beat Stan recently?
Yeah, I mean, I was the record holder for so long, and Przemek, yeah, he just destroyed me. But I mean, this score is insane. Oh, I mean, what was it, like 264,000?
I did 260.
Alright, let's see what I'm gonna get then.
Good luck.
I'm addicted and I'm not even playing, someone said, so.
Let's go.
Woo!
Yeah, and for example, this, you know, this thing, riding here will be like,
Oh,
I
fuck
mean,
me.
all the earnings, all the farming will be gamified. So for example, if you want to deliver, you know, your yield, I mean your tokens from the farm to the city, you need to go through this road and SEC is chasing you. If you want to win the prize pool, you need to race with other people, but obviously not only top 10 will be winning coins, but also the people that tried, right? It will be part of the money will be going to community pools, and you'll be getting like rewards for just playing the game and being active in the game. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous.
I'm doing all right now.
Wow, you're actually doing very well.
I'm trying to say anything to throw you off balance.
But you know, Gary,
geez.
you actually have to be collecting coins in order to get any points.
Oh, you need to collect the coins.
Yeah.
How much okay, that makes a big difference on the curve.
Oh
Yeah,
wow. I was so
coins-
late on that coin.
The
Now
coins
now no one's ever going to want to play games with me again, looking at how bad I am.
are 489.
Oh dear
Wow.
me, this is dreadful. Dreadful state.
Oh,
of
that's like
affairs.
Mariusz.
It
Yeah.
feels so. Oh wow! I'm just saying. So I'm really just digging a grave for myself here because it feels really smooth to play.
Yeah, thank you.
So you know, it's really just me being terrible at the game.
Yeah,
But,
giveaway time.
Yeah, Solana giveaway time.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna enter this one because I got some
Hey,
drops
lucky.
coming up. I need to get on Solana now. I keep just like bouncing away in the background to the music as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are going to have you back on the stream, you know, for a special on Road to Moon later on. And just to let everyone know, kind of like Przemek and Stan have been doing, you know, the most responsible thing, and that is reaching out to communities, reaching out to prominent play to earn people, you know, such as Non-Fungible Gang, myself, Leano. They've got in touch with some other people as well, and they've been taking advice on the economy and what they can do to really incentivize people to get involved in the game. And just, you know, believe me when I tell you, you're not going to want to miss out on the first or second wave of these NFTs. So how many are going to be in the first wave? Was it 100?
Yeah, it's 100 in the first wave and 200 in the second wave.
And the cost, so the cost of the first wave, so the first 100 are only going to be 0.5 Sol. And
Yep.
not only that, they are also going to give you the ability to buy on all of the sales after that as well. So
Yeah,
So-
it will be working like a premium pass. Something
Yeah,
of this
you
kind
will
of-
get whitelisted for our token pre-sale, but
Yeah.
this is not financial advice.
Yeah, I mean there will be some ecosystem benefits along with some game benefits. I
Yeah.
mean this is the first sale. We want to, you know, reward the early adopters as much as possible. Basically.
Yeah. And am I safe in saying that, you know, this is the first stream and we are the first community that you shared this game with? Is that correct? And
Correct.
how many people do you have in your Discord server at the minute, Przemek?
You know, the numbers are so huge. Hold on. Yesterday I've had like 5,000 bots. If I do the math correct, it's 38.
38 people in the Discord server.
Wow.
And there's only
Yeah.
going to be 100 spaces available for the founders token. So not the founders token, sorry, the first wave of the NFTs, which are going to have all these benefits. And they're only going to be 0.5 Sol for the first 100 as well. So so if anyone wants to go and join their Discord server, I believe I've included the links in the
I've just put it in
description
the
to
chat.
stream. That's
Put
it
it-
there, guys. You're not going to want to miss out on that. You're going to be one of the first people in the world to be a part of Insert Stonks and Road to Moon.
Yeah, and we can actually say that today we started community building. I mean, we have been working for 3 quarters right now, delivering products, hot wallet, game, and everything in STONK Engine. And today we started community building, guys, with you.
So you
Yeah.
know, just to be on the honest side, we decided to do this right.
Yeah.
And that is why, you know, we spent a ton of time, money, and everything we had, resources, to build this first, come out to the community with a proof of concept and really get, you know, and really start creating value together.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I'm just trying to... Oh, wow, that view is difficult.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do number 3. This
Yeah,
is the
that's what
best
I'm
one.
on, yeah.
This is the best one.
It's like GTA first person mode.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Is there going to be like a certain high score for someone who does it in 3 and someone who does it in 2? Is that even possible to log if someone's done it in certain camera mode?
I mean, we didn't
Oh.
we didn't design it yet because we don't want to overcomplicate, right? Because
Yeah.
delivering is more important than, you know, brainstorming basically. But maybe later.
Yeah, man.
And let's just... This is not the final version of the game, is it?
Oh, hell no. This is
No.
the late alpha.
This is like a proof of concept alpha version.
This is
of the
only a
game.
proof of concept of what, you know, of what our team wants to build. So the final product is going to be much bigger than this.
Yeah, I mean the map that you shown is really important because it will be basically a place. It will not only be a game. It will be like a, you know, a land of opportunities, land of Nebraska.
All right.
Land of Nebraska. Dear me. And one interesting conversation that we have had that I'm not sure has been brought up in today's stream is about the method of, you know, taking those tokens from the mining fields underneath the city, and you know, that mechanism that you were working on the other day. So maybe you could let us know a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we wanted to create something to make sure that the economy is sustainable, right? So whenever you will be able to mine on the fields of hopium, and you'll be able to do it by, you know, buying pieces of land basically, and doing it there, you'll be able to mine the token called ISRM, right? And in order to claim it, you'll have to go through the highway from the fields to the city, right?
Yeah.
And if SEC catches you, you'll be losing part of your oh my god, how it's called?
Of your loot.
Yeah, of your loot basically, and it will be designed this way that the threshold of the score that you need to get will be depending on how healthy the economy is right now for the token, right? So
Yeah.
it will incentivize holding or selling and blah 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 and everything. I mean, this shit is pretty complicated, but I mean,
That sounds next. I don't think I've ever seen a game do that.
Yeah.
So maybe in an easier way to explain to the audience, the way I took it is that, imagine you look at the sales tax on Farmers World when you withdraw from there, right? So that's either 5, 6, 7, 8%, and that dictates how much you have to give back to the game, which is a way to control the economy. But imagine a much more complicated version of that, which is almost like a game within itself, whereby you would take the statistics of the market and how much you needed to skim off with the tax to keep the economy stable, but then you would give people a set of options, and from that they would get to decide their own risk and how they choose to extract their tokens from the mining process within the game.
It's all depending also on, you know, how much you will lose if SEC catches you, how much score you need to get, and also we'll be able to change how much of the thing that SEC, you know, got from you is burned, how much goes to the community pool, and how much goes to the prize pool. And oh my god, we forgot to tell about one thing.
Go on.
What?
There will be also NFT drop arena, right? Where you can drive. Yeah, and the longer you go, the higher chance you are getting for NFT drop. Basically, it works like CSGO cases, something like this, right?
Yeah.
So you can just, you know, put some of your shitcoins or game token, right? Just to drive there, and when
I just remembered something.
Go on.
Yeah.
Oh my god, really, shitcoins. Because this is why we're all here in the end. Shitcoins.
Yeah, we
We're all
love shitcoins.
shitcoiners.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not why I'm here, but I do like a good shitcoin.
No, but look, you asked me about the name Insert Stonks before, you know, like where we got it from. So arcade machines is one thing. The second thing is, like, you know, we love shitcoins. So we are going to enable players to simply use those bags of shitcoins they have left from, you know, the recent bull run or whatever you call it, and we will buy all of them and convert them into stonks as long as they have liquidity, and terms and conditions apply.
Oh wow! I think that was my best go ever. 61,000.
Yeah.
Wow!
That
Congrats.
was the best go ever with the with the number 3 camera view there. That was, I started finding it was a little bit easier to just react a tiny bit to what I needed to do to the oncoming light, but you know, it was a struggle. It's very addictive. I could just sit there playing that game.
So, Dan, should we talk about the
I'm gonna
engine?
turn it off now. Yeah, go on. Talk a little bit about the engine. You know, we'll do that over the top of obviously another game.
No, so like, you know, the use case scenario is that, you know, it would be, so we would circle back to the anti-cheat here actually. So, you know, cheating in such a game, if you know what you're doing, it's not that hard. A couple of hours of work, and you know, you're set. So building play to earn features into skill games is a skill game in itself. Therefore, you know, as mentioned, you know, we tried to focus mostly on the points of the game that you will be connecting to the engine that will be, you know, most easiest controlled as well from the point of view of the developer. And this means that safety is a priority. And all of that connected with our anti-cheat system and the analytics engine will provide the exact safety that players should be looking for, you know, an online arcade win where they can win money, you know, bet on each other, for example, wager stuff, exchange it. People need that, and this is, you know, a whole project in itself, so to speak, to get that delivered well, and we are quite happy with where we are already.
Nice. That's
good.
good.
And you know, I really would recommend that, you know, I'm gonna post it one more time in the chat, but you know, please do guys have a look at the Insert Stonks white paper and the stuff in there about the STONK engine. I'm not gonna get into it now. Because, you know, we're coming towards the end of our time as it is, and nobody really wants to sit there in a stream reading a white paper. But can you tell us a little bit about the STNX token then? And this is going to be a token that's going to be visible in every single game that's on the STONK engine, right? That's going to be the one constant throughout.
I mean, it will vary basically. If you are using our do-it-yourself option of the API plugins to the game, then you need to build your economy around STNX basically, right? But if you're validated by us and you will get our support, we obviously support you to make your own token, right? But I mean, the whole ecosystem will stand on STNX. So basically, for example, if the players want to get some higher benefits or something like that, they can, for example, stake STNX in order to, you know, strengthen the economy, and then they will get these benefits in all of the games or something like that. When the game developer starts the game, you know, they will be also incentivized to log some STNX. It's not that we are saying that you need to, you know, log $50,000 worth of STNX in order to get something. It's like, you know, $100, $200. I mean, it's something that will, you know, enable us to control the economy as well, and basically the value of the STONK STNX, the value of this STNX should be safe with all this mechanism, right? And you know, the roadmap for all this looks like we'll be launching the game, and it will be only for the NFT holders, right? Like when we close early access, then we'll, you know, get the feedback and put all the feedback, will change things, and then we'll launch the token game, right? And we want game fully operational with people playing it with the token tradable, and then we finish the public round of the STNX, which is our, you know, project, because, you know, the game is only to showcase the possibility of the engine, right? Only and that much, right? Because it wasn't easy, obviously. And when the game is running, the token game is tradable, we are launching STNX, we're closing the public round and the launch pad, and then we're listing STNX, right?
Right.
And then
so for anyone in the stream or watching online that does want, you know, to get involved with your project and get STNX, which is the first time that the STNX will be available to them?
I mean, for the public sale, it will be available somewhere early Q2, so somewhere between like March or April, something like this. But you can fight for the whitelists on our Telegram, Discord, and everywhere, because I mean, we want to keep the community engaged since we started. I mean, caring about creating it. So, I mean, there will be a lot of possibilities because there is a lot of time. But basically, yeah, I mean, the most alerted you should be around the early Q2.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll have no problem in you know, letting
But
people.
what about the NFT launch, Stan? When are we planning that? Because this will give access to the whitelist, you know.
Yeah.
True.
And NFT launch is within a month or month and a half, and it depends on how the game will be ready, because the waves will be distributed and you know, given to the people every week, right? So basically, NFT sale means a month. So we need to, you know, make sure that when this NFT sale ends, then we'll be able to launch a game for the, you know, early birds, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, to all the people that bought NFT.
Yeah. So that's an important thing to note then. So we were mentioning about getting in early on the Discord, guys, getting signed up and you know, giving yourself the best shot at getting one of these 100 NFTs from the first wave, because not only will these NFTs enable you to get in on those pre-sale rounds for the STNX and Insert Stonks Road to Moon ISRM tokens, they will also enable you to get more NFTs in the game moving forward. And there's going to be loads of other benefits that we're not even going to talk about today. But you know, we're talking token airdrops. We're talking about benefits on you know, their STONK Engine long term moving forward as well. So I can't stress, you know, me and Leano, if we could get more than one of these NFTs, we would. But you know, there's only 100, and you know, we don't think it's fair to get more than one. It's not good for the growth of any project. So you know, do what you can, guys. And in spite of that, you know, and however much we do want to carry on talking to you about this, we have got you planned back for another stream, a little bit closer to the launch of Insert Stonks Road to Moon. So when's that going to be, guys? What's that in about 3 to 4 weeks then?
Yeah, I mean, a lot is going on now. We'll be able to showcase the first NFTs basically within 2 weeks. So I think that in the second week of February we should definitely do a stream. I mean, there will be a lot to update.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to see what the game's looking like and what's happening there. That's going to be insane.
Oh, we are making a cool version of the game, but we will show that later.
Yeah. Like this
special edition.
like this version is not cool. It's also cool.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I've just had a good
I mean,
time,
just as cool, or maybe you know, in the same cool criteria.
It's good, you know. It's good, you know. You're proud developers of your game. You know, you're not going to be happy with it until it's in the state that you imagine it in. You know, it's the same with us and anything that we do. Holding yourself to those high standards.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's what we do.
Well, I mean, that's the impression I've got anyway. We can always change our mind on that, but.
Yep. Yep, you can. Yeah.
All right. So what's the plan for you now within the next week? Then what's next for Insert Stonks?
Oh,
I mean,
well, Stan.
I mean, we need Mariusz back on track. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's having some hard time with being sick, but yeah, basically right now, obviously a lot of legal stuff going on, a lot of basically designing NFTs, as I said, Mariusz designing the economy. I mean, a lot of numbers, a lot of iterations, a lot of strategy.
You should be able to expect the Road to Moon white paper very soon, and the Road to Moon website as well.
Yep.
So this is something that was going to happen within the next 2 weeks, and you should be on the lookout for that. We will announce those on our Telegram, our Discord, and our Twitter.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure catching up with you. I know we've had a few chats before. But you know, it's always been under. I'm not going to say it's a stressful time speaking to you, but you know, always like a kind of work meeting. So nice to chill out and catch up in this kind of atmosphere. You know,
Yeah.
I'm excited about STONK Engine and about the game, and you know, as we've said about, you know, all the new stuff that's coming our way on loads of different blockchains, not only Solana, but
Yeah.
it's been good.
And guys, yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you for having us, guys.
No
No
worries.
worries,
at
to be back on soon. Take care, guys.
Exactly.
all. All right.
Thank you
Thanks
all.
for watching, guys. Peace.
Thank you.
Ciao.